Let's go. Last one. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, last one. Come on, finish this. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Last one. Let's go. Let's go. Last one. Come on, 6 more. Last one. Come on, finish. Let's go, 5 more. Five. Get 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, just finished up a really good bench day. Overall, solid day today. Obviously, started out with bench press, worked up to a top set, worked up to 375. Again, just being very patient. Although that felt pretty good for me. It was a good place to be. I think just starting this new strength routine out. So overall, really pleased with the bench. Again, top set was 375. You'll see that in the video. You'll see the warm-ups kind of working up to that top set. And overall, really pleased with that. Felt really good. Again, the body is just adjusting to, again, the warm-up routine, getting up to that top end strength, which is way different than, obviously, the no days off when I was doing bench press. But either way, it was a great day, and I felt really good on the bench. After bench, I moved over into a tricep exercise and did some dumbbell rollovers today. I cannot stress enough how important it is to make sure you hit your triceps like crazy, especially in a strength routine. It has such a huge carryover for your bench press. So today was a dumbbell rollover, and I like to mix it up when I have a bench day. What I like to do is on my heavier days, I like to go into more of kind of a volume type exercise. What do I mean like that? What I consider kind of a volume tricep exercise. Dumbbell rollovers is probably not the best example, but it can kind of go on either side. But when I talk about kind of a volume tricep exercise, I'm looking at things like skull crushers, cable push down work, different variations, different bars, overhead extensions, and different things like that. And I look at those as kind of volume work triceps. So I like to do that after a heavy bench. But then on my speed days where I have a lighter bench day, of course, if you just saw the video, I was working with 35%, which was like 140 on the bar for 10 sets of 2. On my more lighter days where it's more of a speed day, dynamic day, I like to couple that with a heavy tricep. So what do I consider more of a heavy tricep compared to what I just said, a volume tricep, is I look at a heavy tricep being things like close grip bench, JM press, close grip floor press. Of course, dumbbell rollovers definitely play a role when we talk about a heavy tricep. Again, those can go on either side. Tape press and different things like that. Close grip lockouts. All that kind of stuff, I think, is more of a kind of a heavier tricep exercise. I like to couple that with a lighter bench day, being a dynamic day, and then heavier bench days, I like to couple those with more of a higher, what I would consider a higher volume tricep movement. So that was a tricep dumbbell rollovers today, followed the bench. And then from there, went into a back movement, did some dumbbell rows. And then from there, I did some chest work. So I did some incline dumbbell bench. And then I finished up the workout with some biceps, and overall really pleased with today. Again, my body's just adjusting, especially to the main movement, which is bench. You'll see in the video kind of what the warm-up looked like up until the top set. And then I just hit 1 rep today, and then I moved on to my other exercises. I am off tomorrow, so that is tomorrow's a rest day, and then we're back at it on Thursday. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing. And when I say that, I'm talking it's either going to be a deadlift variation or a squat variation in somewhat heavy. And we'll see what that looks like. But again, it looks like Thursday will be either a deadlift or a squat day. So I'm figuring that out. But with that, everything is headed in the right direction. I just wanted to share with you guys a post-workout meal, what I got going on here. As you saw a recent video, you kind of looked at some of the stuff I planned on to add into this strength diet. And here's a look at my post-workout meal. And for meals today, I have about 1.5 pounds of steak, which I'll break up into maybe two or three meals, depending on how the steak cooks and what my meals look like. And then I'll add some sweet potato into those meals. And that'll be my meals for the day for at work. And then, of course, I have evening meals as well. But here's a post-workout meal, and we have 3 whole eggs scrambled. I have 50 grams of protein, 1 cup of frozen fruit, and about, I would say, close to maybe 10 ounces of whole milk. I'm going to do some Special K protein cereal, and I'm going to add in the cereal 1 banana. So this will be a post-workout meal. Oh, and I also have a thing of yogurt here, 20 grams of protein. So this is a post-workout meal, so I'm looking forward to this after getting after it this morning. Again, really good workout. After the bench press, the goal is to move as much as possible, try to move through the workout as quick as possible. So, I'm pushing myself. I'm a little more conservative than I was with no days off. So my rest time in between sets and exercises is very short, although I'm not, constantly thinking, an exact time, but they are short rest periods and trying to move through that. I did get a question on some of the comments, and I believe it was on my bench video, someone asking, what's your rest time in between on your dynamic days? So, for instance, the bench press where I did 10 sets of 2, the rest time has to be quick. Right now, I'm in about a 45-second rest time, but I will push to about 30-second rest time in between those sets to get the 10 sets of 2 done. So, you could just kind of do a guesstimate that your bench exercise on kind of a speed day should last no more than 10 minutes. I mean, you should be moving as fast as possible through that. Heavier days is a lot more laid back, a lot more prep in between the sets, just preparing mentally and stuff, and kind of figuring out what the jump is going to be, and depending on how the weight feels and all that kind of stuff. But either way, so there's that. But here's the post-workout meal. I'm going to do a little bit of orange juice as well, and we'll get this day rocking and rolling. So overall, great day. And I'm going to enjoy this post-workout meal. I have a busy day ahead of me, so we'll see you guys for the next lift.